Okay, hello all you people out there, this is Michael of the 2.5 Stooges, and I have just blown all of my money on super potions and repels. So in the last part, we entered this Castle of Ruins place thing, and there's some stuff we can do here. I believe, anyway, I'm not entirely sure about that. Fills me with magical power. If I would close the window, you'd probably hear less noise of college kids outside. Anyway, so over here, you have a TM39 rock tomb. I really am close to the ground, aren't I? And, alright, so we're moving on. I don't even know if that noise is gonna, like, show up on the camera, but, like, that was so loud outside just now that it was distracting me even. Anyway, I do believe that I said something like there's a fair amount of stuff in the, Relic Castle. It just occurred to me that most of it is not accessible now, because it's either been caved in with sand or stuff like that. But down here, dowsing machine, there is a hidden item, I believe, on top of this thing. Yeah, same place that it was in Black and White 1. And there's this guy who probably fights you, because, yeah, he turned toward me and he's tracked me down and stuff. Noise, oh my god. Alright, so I'll try to have that dealt with by the next video or something like that. Or maybe by that time it'll just be so late at night that they're all like, I don't know, whatever college kids do at like 11 at night. I probably don't want to know, but whatever. Alright, so here's a Solosis, and I'm gonna cut the video. I like this place. Eevee can just like murder everything with Bite here, and it's like fun because Eevee can actually hurt stuff. And yeah, Bite is like, Bite and Quick Attack are pretty much the only attack moves that Eevee learns until like absurdly late. Anyway, so I have just wasted my time going back for super repels and super potions and stuff like that because we're going to be moving on anyway. Alright, so let's exit this place, this giant maze thing that's not even a maze, but it just looks like, but it just looks all alike anyway, so it's really hard to tell where you are. I'm not going to mount the bicycle quite yet because the sand is annoying to ride your bike through because the deep stuff is like hard to avoid on a bicycle and makes you go slower and stuff like that. It's pretty much the, what's it? I don't remember, I think the snow in Sinnoh, pretty much. Except that you actually can mount the bicycle in it. Anyway, who are you? Car is driving down the freeway. Cars in a Pokemon game? This is like heresy. Anyway, yeah, they do have trucks there that'll pass, and I don't know, I think it would have been funny if they put like logos on the side, like Moo Moo Milk or something like that, and like you have your Moo Moo Milk being transported from Johto and stuff. What is this? This thing in the middle of a giant, sparkling, empty hallway. Hello. I like how I just kind of walked over there on a bicycle. Like, not the 4 people around you. Yeah, that's an infinite loop of no. This here is probably one of the weirdest but best things that they put in Black and White 2. Well, that and something else, but I'll get into something else later. This is Joint Avenue. Think of a greeting. I'm gonna go with the greeting that I have on my 3DS Mew, which is Magikarp. It just barely fits, because we all know, like, Magikarp is the most not immature, funny thing on Earth, and, yeah, it's a great line. At least they agree with me. So, what is this now? What am I supposed to be entering? I wasn't reading that. What did you say when you're impressed? I'm gonna be lazy and just enter a dot, like, a decimal period dot thing. Unless I can empty an empty space, which would be kind of cool. Let's see, can I empty an empty space? Fine. It's not letting me enter an empty space. You're no fun game. Alright, so, Magikarp, dot. Excellent. When these guys stop talking and I'm able to get a word in edgewise without, like, considering reading dialogue. Alright, now someone's screaming outside like they're gonna get beat up, which is a little weird. Your assistants. Like, why can't you have these people managed? Do you not trust them, or they're like dangerous? I mean, ace trainers are usually generally the more sane people in Pokemon games. The more sane generic NPCs anyway. How do you address me? You address me the same as everyone else, of course, which is like the most derogatory thing that you can think of without being a curse word, because I'm putting this up on YouTube, and theoretically someone could flag the video if I put something really bad up there, but that probably won't happen because nobody watches these. What do I want my title to be? Okay, I didn't enter something derogatory, but if you've read the book Holes in like middle school by Louis Sacker, I think it was by Louis Sacker, then you'll know what Mr. Sir came from, and I don't get it, but it sounds funny, so I'm gonna be using that. Now, Join Avenue. This is an interesting place. So you can get people to come here to just like come walk through here. 6 NPCs a day, I believe it's 6 anyway, will come walking through here, and no, I don't really want to repel. I mean, repel would be so useful in here, wouldn't it? And you can talk to them. I don't believe I know where they are now. I think you have to go in your office because I wasn't reading the dialogue. But when you talk to them, there's nobody in here. Yeah, I'll answer those on my own. But when you talk to them, they have the option to like invite them to stay on your avenue and open up a shop or something. Yeah. Alright, so I'll demonstrate here. So, if I can stand in front of him, it's annoying because if you don't get to stand in front of them and they walk out the other door, then they don't come back and you can't talk to them. So this is Janice. No, it doesn't. So you can invite someone to stay here, make person a resident, and they will open up a shop. Now, what they will open, depends on, I think it's predetermined for the NPCs and for people you meet over communications, like the GTS that I mentioned earlier with the Magnemite coil, back in like part 3. It'll be dependent on like their trainer ID number or something. But this guy's gonna build Janice Smart. That sounds really weird, you can say it in one word. But you can buy some stuff here, like water and milk, and you actually can't buy anything now because I did change the DS's internal clock recently, and every time you do that, it's a 24-hour wait period before you can do anything in Join Avenue. I guess that's to keep people from abusing the thing, because every 24 hours this thing does reset and you can get more people to come in, and you can and the store is restocking stuff. But there's a bunch of different stuff. The marts you can buy like potions and vitamins and stuff really cheap. There's a raffle place that you can enter like once a day, and you can win some really interesting stuff. Actually, usually it's pretty bad. There's a training dojo where you can give levels and effort values and stuff to your Pokemon. There's all kinds of stuff, mostly related to like competitive, like there's the EVs and the levels, and there's one that'll help with breeding even, but it's all complicated. And also you can get people to visit them to get the shop's ranks to go up, and when the shop's ranks go up you can like get even more stuff of cheaper prices, and like a wider variety of stuff, and that applies to the avenue too. Like people stop at the avenue, they give us shop points, they give the avenue as a whole points, and there's a kind of level up system for that. And like as the avenue levels up, I should have at least wrote down like bullet notes of what I want to say here, but the prices of stuff do go down as their avenue levels up. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say about Join Avenue. Also, once in a while when you get to like level 10 and 20 and 30 and 40, you do get to see the managers and stuff, and they do give you some like I can't remember what they are exactly. I think at some level you get a Comet Shard, which is an item you can sell for an obscene amount of money. A few rare candies in there too. The levels for Join Avenue, I believe, goes up to 10, and the levels for the individual shops... No. The individual shops go up to 10, and the avenue as a whole goes up to 100, and if every one of the 8 possible shops in Join Avenue is level 10, then there's a discount, a week of discount that you can buy stuff like half price and stuff like that. It's all, like, you'd have to do it on your own and spend a lot of time with it to figure it out. You there! Nate, what are you doing? Yes. Yes. Certainly. It's like the first trainer in the game that I haven't said, do I really have to fight you and all that. So the name's Nate. This is the guy character that you could choose at the beginning of the game if random.com gave me different output when I said I'm gonna go and choose my character. Yeah, Ingo and Emmett. So, these guys, Battle Subway is pretty much the Battle Frontier or Battle Tower, whatever it was in Hoenn and Sinnoh and Johto. You can battle a bunch of trainers in a row. You don't get to, like, use items in battle. It's pretty much a competitive simulation. And you fight stuff in a row, and if you succeed, then you get to fight the bosses, and if you fail, then you get kicked off, and you get points for winning X number of battles, and you can trade in the points to get some fun TMs and competitive items like life orbs and toxic orbs and focus ashes and stuff like that. For now, I can't do crap to either of these because Bite and Quick Attack is not going to do much damage to a Girder and a Bulldor, so I'm going to be switching out here. Eevee's going to be getting experience from that anyway. Lucario should be able to take care of this. Unless, like, Girder decides to use Dynamic Punch and Bulldor decides to use, like, Earthquake or something. It also appears that Nate has the starting Pokemon that did not get chosen by you or your rival at the beginning of the game. The mid-stage evolution of it, to be specific. Pignite. Wake Up Slap. Lucario. Alright, good, you're attacking him. Lucario may be a Steel type, but I think he's the second least defensive Steel types of all the fully evolved Steels in the game. Who do I want to attack? I think Girder's going to do more damage. Excadrill, the one that I was talking about earlier, is like by far the least defensive Steel type in the game, and like, can you die already? Thanks. That's neither here nor there. We're not talking about like crazy stats and stuff. Shorty's got to level up. Wake Up Slap. It's gonna wreck Lucario. Who do I want to switch in now? Shorty, get out here. You can take one of these, right? I mean, like, if you get like a crit on Quick Attack, maybe if I would use Growl and send its attack through the floor and stuff. Arm Thrust, you hit 5 times, will you? Critical hit. Come on. Go, 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 go. One more, one more, one more. Ooh! That did not work, and Wake Up Slap is gonna do some very nasty things to Eevee. Well, there goes that. I am gonna need to heal real soon. Calvin. Calvin, please kill. Don't miss. Just watch it miss. Oh, how is a Pignite faster than Growlithe? Oh, it's 3 levels higher. Even so, how is a Pignite faster than Growlithe? Alright, so you defeated Ingo and Emmett. The Battle Subway is also kind of its own little thing that I may do a video or a couple videos on later, depending. It's definitely more competitive stuff. So, bravo! Really. Actually, that was probably one of the worst battles I've had in this entire playthrough. Not counting the time that Pearl got like 6 crits in a row on Eevee. So you're gonna get the Versus Recorder, which is a thing that you can do when you do Wi-Fi battles with people, and actually in the Battle Subway you can record your couple individual battles. Then it lets you record a battle and replay it later, so if you want to upload the video to YouTube, or if you just want to watch it to see like where you went wrong and where you can improve and all that ultra competitive stuff, there's a hidden item somewhere. Thunderstone. You can evolve your Pikachus and your Eevees into Jolteons and whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, the Versus Recorder. Good invention. Unless, of course, you're doing like 6 battles against someone and you can only save 1 battle and you want to upload them all to all the battles to YouTube, and then that's kind of difficult because then you're gonna have to like record live or something, which is lag and communication times and stuff like that. But that's, why am I even talking about that? This is Nimbasa City. I didn't even give this an introduction. There's a bunch of houses and stuff in here. This is the Battle something. It's like another version of the Battle Subway, but the Battle Institute, that's it. But it's a little different. I don't like it as much. You don't really get anything for it except a high score, which isn't very interesting. There's a couple of houses here. You can go in there. You can probably get something useful. Actually, I believe you get something not necessarily useful, but different in this house. If I'm going off of memory from Black 1, so not even. Over here is the amusement park. This is where the gym is located, actually, funnily enough. And I'm gonna go there later when I have to. Up here, Pokemon musicals, whatever they are, is still here. Except that you don't collect random props from all over the game. Okay, I'm done now. So yeah, you can talk to him. You do not have any props or anything, though, so that's a shame. So he'll give you a prop case. And then you can, like, do stuff. There's actually a lot more to this later in the game if you were to do a certain, what is it? Memory link, I believe it's called. I don't even know who I just suggested. Who am I dressing up? So I'm dressing up Calvin. So Calvin is an intimidating doggy tiger thing. So I think that's a finger in the camera. I think a pink bow on his tail. Oh, I can't put it on his tail. And this is like a microphone or something? See, my finger is big and bulky, so I don't see what I'm picking up. Alright, but that's enough. So you can have a pink bow on his tail. Okay. And that's fine. So, yeah, no. No, I'm not gonna join that musical. So he's gonna do that. Growlithe is dressed up. As I was going to say before the game interrupted me with useless stuff, if you do this thing called Memory Link, which I'll also be giving its own video later in the playthrough, then you can get whatever props you had in, like, Black 1 and White 1, I think. And then there's some whole memory thing that you can do here. These are the athletic fields. You can get a couple battles in here. Every day, if you want some experience, these are like soccer players. They change by the days of the week. Soccer, baseball, and football in this field, and tennis and basketball in the smaller field. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think I'll be doing these now. I'm not going to be able to do crap to this, am I? Yeah, that did like 4 whole damage, and Smackdown is just... no. Alright. Eevee, you're getting out of there. I'm sorry, Garrig. Come on. Do your thing. And that is that. So, later in the game, you get to fight more people here every day, and naturally the levels of the Pokemon will increase, and they all give you a certain held item, a certain item that you can use. Like the athletes will give you the vitamins, different vitamins depending on the athletes. Backpackers will give you like repels and stuff. Sometimes you'll find a doctor or a nurse, and they'll have like a Chansey, I believe, and you'll get a ton of experience plus a max revive, or something of that nature, and that's fun. This is the other stadium. I don't really think I have to go in it and point stuff out. Although, actually, this does bring up an interesting point. Certain hours of the day, the fields will be blocked off because there's a game going on inside them, and you can't go in the field, but you can come up here, and there'll be a couple people that don't battle you or anything. They're just like spectators, and that's kind of interesting. I wish you could like see what's actually going on the field there. That would be kind of neat if they implemented that in the Pokemon game. But that's all there is here. Gear Station is one thing that I want to go and point out before going over to the amusement park where the gym and some stuff like that is. If I can get inside the... Aiming on a bicycle, it's like a lot harder than it is in real life. Because like, riding on a bicycle, you can usually like ride specifically where you want to and whatever, but there's that. Somewhere around here, I think he's still in here anyway. So, he's not who I'm looking for. Is it this guy? No, it's not that guy, but in Black 1 and White 1, you could come see this guy, and he'd give you a vague idea of what your effort individual, whatever values are, and that's kind of interesting. He'd say different things based on how the Pokemon is overall, and kind of say what your best stat is, but he's not there anymore apparently. I could have sworn he was. Because before I wiped my save, I did use this White 2 game fairly often for competitive training and stuff. Where is the hidden item? Oh, it's in here, isn't it? And checking individual values was kind of part of that. Anyway, so there's that. Over here is the roller coaster, so you can go in there. There's a bunch of trainers. Over here is the Ferris wheel, which is like the main attraction of Nimbasa. Yeah, I kind of think I know what's going to be the bane of my existence in this playthrough, and that is named Sheer Force Darmaka or Darmanitan. But you can talk to that guy, and you're going to go on a Ferris wheel ride with him, I think, but I'm not sure. Depending on the day of the week, there'll be a different person out here every day, and you can go battle them a little while. Even if I didn't botch that sentence, that would have made no sense at all. So, kind of taking the place of when you would see N out here in Black and White 1, and he'd go and fight you and whatnot. It's kind of interesting, nice graphic work. They did do a good job in this series of games with the graphics, like I've said countless times already. And that's that. So, if you want to take a break from battling, I guess, then you can just do that and show off the graphical capabilities of the Nintendo DS. Over here, this is actually where the gym is. It's not in the roller coaster anymore. But the gym leader in here right now for some reason or another. Yeah, so apparently she's in the roller coaster right now, but that isn't the gym anymore, so I don't know what she's doing. Down here, I think there's an item. There was anyway, and oh, there it is. It's moved. That's a paralyzed heal, so that'll be pretty useful, probably, considering that this gym is an electric type. Do you have anything interesting to say? Yeah, go figure. So that's an that is an Audino doll there, which is kind of interesting. There's a Pikachu doll somewhere around here. I get the feeling that I'm going to need to go back to the Pokemon Center because Calvin kind of fainted in that last battle because, like, Sheer Force Darmanitan Headbutt, Darmaka, whatever its Pokemon's name is. Yeah, Pikachu and Pikachu. Okay, so that's that. However, I think I've kind of rambled on about a lot of stuff for this part of the playthrough, so I hope you all enjoyed that. Rate, comment, subscribe, watch some other videos. The next part, I'll be taking on this roller coaster in the gym, probably. And I will see you later. Ha ha ha, no more sheer force for you.